Hi guys, welcome to Challenge TV. I'm Craig Harper. Well, we're 2 weeks down. We're heading into week 3. Hope you're going great, doing the things that you know that you should do, managing your mind, managing your body, managing the process, making those tough decisions, being organised, following through, dealing with the peaks and troughs. That's the thing, and it is a multi-dimensional process. We've spoken about this, I've spoken about this before for you, repeat challenges. You would have heard about what we need is we need some reinforcement, and we need to hardwire this stuff into our brain and into our heart so that this becomes a natural kind of behaviour for us. So what are the behaviours, what are the choices, what are the actions, what are the standards, what are the values that need to be normal and need to be just non-negotiable? And that's what we want you to do through the challenge and beyond the challenge. Now, if you're human, if you're normal, which we all are, then you're going to go through peaks and troughs. You're going to have times when you're in the zone, you're pumped, you're excited, but there'll be other times where you spin your wheels a bit. You do it because you're normal and you're human. And I still have my moments where I can't be bothered, but you know what? I do it anyway because it's hardwired, because that's my habit, that's my behavior, that's my normal. So I want you to start understanding and thinking about and considering life beyond just the state of motivation, where all of these things that will get you the results start to become just your default setting. There'll be times when you're in the zone, which is great, milk it and maximize it. There'll be times when it's all a bit hard. They're the times when I really want you to dig in, because when most people in suburbia might throw in the towel, I want you to pick up the towel and run with it. Do what you need to do. Now let's hear from Coach Janet.
Thanks, Harps. Hi everyone. This week we're going to have a look at how you can measure yourself and keep track of how you're progressing through the challenge. There's a number of ways that you can do this, whether it be the scales, a DEXA scan, even our fitness test. If you're changing shape, your clothes will change on you as well. The simplest way I like to measure is by using a tape measure and a mirror. Weight is not a real reflection of how your body shape is changing and progressing. The scales can be a pitfall, and too many people sometimes use it as gospel, as the only way to measure your progress. So look at the scale as a guide every 4 weeks or so, but what you're looking at throughout this challenge is your progress. Where you're going from one point to the next point. So in summary, if you want to keep track of how you're going, which I encourage you to do, don't fall into the trap of looking at it daily. Avoid those scales, get the tape measure out, the mirror, and look at that, even taking the photos once a week. This was something that I did, is that I got that clothing outfit out once a week and I tried it on to see how it fit, and that was my best measurement, and it was the biggest motivator that I could do, was to see how close that skirt was to fitting me again. And when it did, boy, what a feeling. So I challenge you to find something that you really want to wear and wear well, and test that on a weekly basis. Another area that we're going to have a look at today is how well your body is now reacting to some of the food changes. No doubt you've really been able to give away some of the addictions and habits that you've had in sugar, chocolate, alcohol, those things that we know aren't the best things in food choices for your health. What generally happens though in the first few weeks is your body starts to have an immune response to some of those foods. So you might find that you've had headaches or that you've been a bit jittery, and very quickly your body starts feeling a bit better, you'll start looking a bit better. And the habit to try and grab a piece of chocolate or perhaps have that sugar or an extra wine with dinner starts to diminish. You've now adopted new habits, and that's fantastic. So stick with them. You'll find they will become a bit easier and your body's response to them is far greater, and it will be much happier. Most of all, guys, trust in the process. It does work. So keep training hard, and we'll catch you next week.
Thanks, Janet. Well, guys, that's it for us. Another great show. I hope you're a bit inspired, a bit motivated, a bit organised, and a bit kind of in the zone to get where you want to go with your life, your body, and your results over the 12 weeks. Don't do what's easy, do what's effective. See you next time.